Hi everybody, welcome. I'm Sarah Paige-Gruber. I'm also CreativeSarah, and I'm here to do an awesome live tonight. So welcome. I see Melissa and Sheila, Lori. Yay, you finally caught me live. Shirley, hello. So tonight's live is going to be very important if you are also inside my VIP Chalk Nation, my customer group, because what I'm doing tonight will have to do with a bundle that will be in there. So if you want to be able to get in on my bundles, you're going to want to make sure you're in there tonight. I am super excited for this one. I've been waiting a long time to do it. And here we go. Okay. So I'm going to go kind of step by step. We have the Happiness is Homemade transfer. I already cut it up, so I'm going to show you. Let's kind of go down to where I am like itty bitty in the corner, but that's all good. So because I need you to be able to see all of this stuff. Hello, Miss Christy and Tracy and Joyce and Dawn Marie and Jean. Woohoo! Got a lot of you on tonight. So we're going to create kind of a fun thing. I ordered this chalkboard and I want to show you. This is one of our porcelain steel chalkboards. It's our Aiden. Whoops, that's for later on. And this size is a really nice size to have. It is a 12 by 18. And as you can imagine, 12 by 18, sorry if that's loud, is a large, it's kind of like our medium board. It's a large enough one where you can use all of our C-sized or some of our B-sized transfers on here. Those are our medium sizes. Even some of our D, like what I'm using tonight is a D-size transfer, but it has so many pieces that it's actually not that huge. Now you can make it as big or as small as you want. We are going to be using our Huck Force cordless glue gun tonight with some, we're going to make some cool magnets, which are, it's another perk to this board. It's magnetic. Okay, so we are going to put our title up here. Happiness is Homemade. We're going to do 3 mason jars with some flowers coming out of there, and it's going to be awesome. So the first thing I'm going to do is my title, because I want this moved up. Sorry, anytime I have a big, sometimes it has a hard time focusing. I wonder if I move it up a little bit, it might help. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, before I start, I know I've said before I start a million times already, I want to season this board. So I'm going to take a piece of chalk, and I forgot that I have not seasoned this yet. Okay. I just covered pretty much the entire thing with chalk, and I'm going to set that away. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of clean this off now. I'm kind of rubbing it in with my towel and I'm wiping it off. This seasons the board. It helps with ghosting and things like that, even though we have our really awesome board eraser. Of course, my yellow chalk is now, there we go. I will be introducing you to a few new products that we're using. Ooh, you know what? I also need to run and grab my multi-tools because I forgot to grab those already. Okay, so one of the new products that I'm going to share with you, this is not available until February 4th, so a week from today. This is our new double-sided towel. It's double-sided. It's this size, 12 by 18. This side of the towel is for fuzzing your transfers, which we're going to use that tonight. The other side is a microfiber, which means it doesn't have lint, and this is for after you wash your board, you dry it and clean it with this, because so you're going to use your board eraser, and then this no lint will get on your board, which is awesome. That is what we want to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this, debuting this tonight. I can, oh, where's my catalog? I can look up this awesome thing. It is only $7.99. Amazing deal, and it's a great thing. Well, we'll see what we can do with what we have. I probably won't need, I'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm just gonna pull out some of the colors that I know I'm gonna need today. We're gonna do, here we go. Okay. Alrighty. And maybe a little bit of this, which I love. Cherry Blossom, I've been doing a lot of that lately. Hi Keith, hi Debbie, seasoning the board, you know it. Hi Amory. Okay, so let's go ahead and write back on the back of this transfer. It's brand new. Okay. And I will peel that off. I do know. So that is interesting. Some of the newer backs have the, they're a little bit shinier, so they're beating up the Sharpie. So that's kind of interesting. So I'll pull this off the backing, set my backing aside, and then lay this down to get some fuzz on here. And I kind of, oh, that looks pretty good. There are a few big pieces that I'll just kind of take off, as long as they're not too close to the screen, we're okay. You can have that. So then I'll set that aside. Okay. I'm gonna put this up pretty close to the top, because, oh, I didn't even measure. I didn't measure, but I should. You know. That's gonna be about 3 3/4. Yeah, I need to move this over slightly. And then we will do about 3. Oh, goodness. Over 3. We gotta move that over. That H is really big. That's kind of what I'm measuring by the outsides here. 2.5. Oh, now I'm. Oh. Okay. There we go. A little over 3. And that's exactly 3. Oh my goodness. I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. Okay. So now I am using my finger, my hand, and I'm just kind of making sure that that's pressed down in all the right places. There we go. We're gonna do, I need to turn this off. We're gonna do our title. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? I need to see, here we go. We're gonna do our title in fawn. Oh, I barely have any fawn left. But I have enough to finish this. I think it'll be fine. Stir that up and spread it out. Should be okay. We'll use our regular small squeegee and we'll kind of get this going. Really nice. I love the different pieces on this one that you can kind of create your own masterpiece. I fell in love with this transfer last year. This was one that came out over the summer, and I love mason jars, and I love anything that has to do with mason jars. I think they're some really cool decor items that I have in my house. I know we're not supposed to do this. I'm gonna go top down. I'm using my elbows to hold this down. Okay, so there, this is gonna go in my water. Ooh, my water's cold today. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this towel for my hands. And I have whatever I did right here. We'll get that up. I just need a little water. I don't know, must have dripped something. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Hey everybody, welcome you guys. Okay, so we have our title, Happiness is Homemade, and we're going to put down our 3 bases. Now, I do want to kind of mark, this is 18 inches across, so I kind of want to leave a little bit. Each jar, let me measure the jar. Each jar, edge to edge, is almost 3.5 inches. So, let me see, there, and there. Okay, that would work if I, oh wait, that's 2. If I start at 2, I'll give it an inch. Start there, give it an inch. Okay, will I have 2 inches left over? Oh yeah, all right. So we're gonna start over here and do the first one. You're gonna do this piece first. And we're gonna make sure, oops, I forgot to write back. I'll do that. We are going to fuzz this. These boards are so important to fuzz because they're, the transfer sticks down on them so much. I'm gonna write back on that in a second. I want this almost to the bottom because I want to have space for everything. Whoops-a-daisy. It's really important not to get any bubbles in this screen. And I see a little piece of lint that I want to get out. There we go. So just push all those bubbles out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we will do our color. We're going to do a gray, a white, and then a light blue. So let me get in here and do some, hi Donna, hi Margaret, hi Teresa, hey, hey. We're gonna do some of the Storm, and Storm, I'm just gonna kind of put it at the top. I will use my angled squeegee for this. We want to get as much of that evenly and smooth as we can. Put the rest back in. That looks really nice. And I am going to clean this off so that I can use it again with my other colors. So as I peel that off, I'm gonna let this dry, but I'm gonna set it aside. And I'm going to wash this right there so that I can, I have no wipes and I need some wipes. So hold on a second while I run back here to grab my wipes, which are on the table. No worries. Okay. All right. So sorry. That's like death by Facebook Live when you get up and move and... Okay. I grabbed a few other things while I was out there. Good evening, Denise. Reverse canvas, yay! I love, in fact, I was just thinking I haven't done one in a long time. I love the reverse canvas technique. And it's such an inexpensive way to do something really cool. Canvases are really not very expensive. I'm just gonna move this, dry, and then I'm just gonna kind of lay this on my towel and dry both sides. Now it's okay that I'm putting it on my towel because it's all right to get linted or to get fuzzed that second time. And now I just need to dry it. So I'm gonna set it aside for a minute. I'm gonna do this process 3 times because I'm making 3 of these. The other thing that I need to do is, oh yeah, I've already decided. Okay, because the next one's gonna be white and I wanna skip, so that will be here, like a good inch. Well, let's do my next one 2 inches from here. So let's lay that down. Two inches close to the bottom. I think that's what I did. Yeah. And that will dry while I'm doing this. And I'm not gonna put the jar, well, you'll see. I do have to put the jar on. But since I'm using the same color for each jar, it's gonna be the white accent. Actually, instead of white, I wonder if I should do linen. I don't even think I have linen open. I think I'll grab that and do that in the middle. Okay. All right, so let's do, just want to see if that's, yeah, that's enough. Okay, so let's do the blue here. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Aw, happy birthday, Canvas. That's awesome. Let me, okay. Angled squeegee. Get this down. feel like I need just a little bit more to blend all the way to the bottom. And I'll turn this around and pull it up to really get the bottom. There we go. Okay. Peel. There are a few, well, I guess that's okay. It will give it some flair or whatever. All right, now we're gonna do this one more time. Set this down, spray it, and I'm just gonna kind of wash it with the same wipe that I had. Try to save a few pennies here and there, you know. Okay. Because I'm really just getting that chalk off of there. I know it's still wet, but that will come when I do this, and I'll take a clean one and do that. All right, so that's pretty clean. I can reuse that wipe for my next one, kind of like you use one. I'm gonna do it sideways. We're gonna dry it on our towel. Okay. We're gonna pull this off. I'm gonna set this here for a second. I'm gonna go grab the linen color, which is a really light gray, so lighter than the storm. Okay, it's called fresh linen. And I can't believe it, but I do not have one open. Fresh linen. But that's what we're gonna open this brand new baby up tonight. Oh. Well, try to get a nice clean tear. You guys know how I am with this. Okay. Get my towel back. Can I send you a picture? Yes, send me a picture. Yes, I would love to see it. Yes, ma'am. Oh goodness, okay. Just trying to get all the foil off. Oh, I hate that. Try my darndest not to open these up on lives because I'm such a OCD. I take my little tweezers and I try my darndest to get it off. But all right, I'm gonna give up for now, just so that you are not watching me painfully try to do that. When you get a brand new fresh chalk, you're gonna start stirring this. Get all those air bubbles out of there. Oh, I love a fresh chalk paste. Keep stirring it until it's nice and smooth, almost like a cake batter, Greek yogurt. We have talked about what the consistency of the chalk paste is for a long time now. Let me set that aside, pull this back. And we'll get this on here, kind of centered between the two. And again, if you start at one edge and work your way up or work your way over, that way you don't get the bubbles in there. Fresh linen is down. I am so running out of space here. Okay, get our third angled squeegee. Oh, nice and smooth. Love it. And then you'll see a difference when I use the white to outline it. You'll see that that color difference versus I was going to do white in the middle, didn't even think about. Fresh linen. It's a nice color, especially for like that farmhouse decor that we kind of go after. A lot of us do. Not everybody, but a lot of us go after that. Okay, peel this up, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and retire this to my water bath so that it can get cleaned when I am done. I'm gonna hit this with the dryer, make sure, whoops, make sure all of this is dry because we are gonna do layers over this. Hi Denise, hello to everyone. Yeah. So I really need a timer clock in front of me. This is a bad thing. I know that I have time because they went live a little bit early tonight. I do have an opportunity live to do at 9 o'clock, so I gotta make sure. And I knew this would kind of be a long project. So you guys should be kind of prepared. Now, I'm gonna do 3 jar lids, and I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna add something to the front of these, but maybe not each one. And so I'm gonna try to do not the whole thing. I'm gonna do the jar and then the back part of the lid, do my flowers, and then do the front part of the lid. It's like a, you know, I just kind of want it to be as realistic looking as possible. I am gonna teach you something really cool. Might blow your mind, might not. But that will be kind of towards the end. Oh, I forgot to write back on this too. I gotta do that. After I stick this down, I got that pretty. Okay, where's the bottom? Okay. All right, I'm going to do that with the white. I really want to write back on these. If you have a hard time figuring out what the back of these are, if you hold it under light, this is, you see how it glares off of there? It does not glare off of the back, but it does glare off of the front where you're going to stick your transfer. Okay, so this will be white. Gosh, I did not get very organized for this. I just have a lot of pieces to this puzzle that we're putting together tonight. So, okay. We'll do this. I'm going to introduce you again to our baby squeegee. Our baby squeegee is awesome. It's a nice small size that we can use to, you know, we used to cut up the small squeegees and then they redesigned them, and then we don't really cut those that the new small squeegee up really. It's a nice thicker one, but this is a really awesome size. Let me set that there, and I'm going to move this over. Any messes that I have, I will clean up in a minute. I am going to do that, but not till the end. I'm going to lay this back down over it and do it again. My goodness. I'm having a hard time seeing down here. Move it over. There. Nope. There. Nope. Huh. This is at an angle. There. Okay. There. All right, now my hands are completely white, which, you know, if your hands get dirty, what does that tell you? Do you guys know? When your hands get dirty, what does it tell you? Curious if you know what I'm gonna say. Some of you might know, if you know me. Do we have another snow day? Oh my gosh, you guys, I would absolutely die. We have another snow day! Oh my gosh! I can stay up late tonight. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is it bad of me to be that excited? We don't have school tomorrow or Wednesday. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That's wrong of me. I should not be that excited. Especially because I just ruined one of my things. I should have double stuck it. It's okay though. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. So when your fingers get messy, it means you had fun. Did you guys ever hear that? I need to clean off some of this because I'm going too slow. Oh my gosh. So I just need to clean off a little bit of it. I'm really gonna try to get this because I need to have the outline there so I can do it. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. Like, I worked all day today doing Couture stuff, and it was awesome. I thought we would definitely have school tomorrow because I thought that the plows would come through and everything, but we got a lot more snow than I thought we were gonna get, and also the wind has been crazy, so it's been picking up, and that means drifting snow, which is terrible for the country roads. And I work in a rural school district. So that kind of tells you this needs to dry before I put it on, or else it will. All right, so we got my timekeeper. Thank you there. Means you have fun. So I'm having so much fun because I'm getting so messy. This is not dry yet. I'm gonna wash this before I do the other part. Hold on. I should have just washed it. But sometimes I'm like, no, I can be lazy and not wash it. It'll be all right. It is gonna be all right. Yeah. So I'm super excited. Well, what's going on Wednesday, which is why they closed Wednesdays, because we are getting the polar vortex, which if you don't know is all of that cold air from the polar region is coming down into Michigan and other areas too. We are not used to getting negative temperature. We do every once in a while get negative wind chill, but not negative temperature so much. And what's happening is the high on Wednesday is gonna be like -9 or something like that. And then the wind chill on top of that is gonna be in the -30s to 40s. So basically, if you're not prepared for that, it's dangerous for kids who have to walk to school. When frostbite sets in with it, like starting at 15 minutes. And so at the rate at which we have kids who make poor decisions when they're walking to school, I would definitely, you know, we try to keep the their best interest at heart. I mean, especially we have kids who, you know, like mom and dad go to work early and then kids can get themselves on the bus. All right. This is awful. I don't recommend doing it. I am like so mad at myself that I didn't just clean the whole thing off. It's awful. Okay. So this is gonna get cleaned. And it definitely has like the, you know, rustic look. The rustic look. That's all I can tell you right now is I totally spent too much time on it. Should have just washed it, but live and learn, people, live and learn. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish that until we are done with our flowers. Beth, I know, aren't you excited? Yeah. Okay. Denise, I have my new catalog. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, let's start adding in some awesome color. I need to go back outside of here. People are like blowing up my phone because of all of that. Yeah, that was like pure excitement right there. Okay, but I still have to focus. Focus, focus. We're gonna do some baby's breath. Let me grab it. We're gonna do baby's breath on all. Shabby chic, yes. And I'm not going to do, did you see how on my board there's not a ton of room? So that means we're not gonna do really long stems, etc. We're gonna do little bunches here and there. I need to write back. I have to do that before. You would think after 2 years or a year and a half or whatever that I would be on it, but I'm not. Okay. So let's see here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do some baby's breath, just a couple sprigs. We're gonna use fawn and white. I am going to use fawn for the stems and then white for the rest of it. And I want you to see that these stems, oops, are not solid. They're very kind of, oops. Oops is not what you want me to be saying right now. Oops is not what you want me to say. Every time I do something, color something that I wasn't meant to be coloring, I'm gonna say oops. And that's exactly what I did. Okay. Maybe we'll just do this one. And then it won't be an oops anymore. Okay, done with the fawn. Next with the white. The white is for the little buds, whatever they're called. I'm so excited. Gosh, I better make the most of tomorrow, man. For sure, my kids are gonna hate me if they're not closed too. All right. Awesome, it looks really good. Let's lay it down here. Except we'll pull it down a little. And we'll do more of the same. So this is kind of cool. I'm going to use these, which I didn't use on the other one because I have more room. So I just kind of left off where the H was, and now here I'm leaving off where that line is, but I'm able to do quite a few on here. And I'm just going down as far as the liquid in my jar is. Not much farther than that. And after I do this twice, I think I will wash it because that's where I went wrong with my last one. I didn't wash it after 2 times and it kind of got a little dried out. Especially I have my heater going and it's easily, the chalk paste easily dries. Okay, so let's set this over here for a second, do a little drying or do a little washing. Margaret, this is the new fuzzing cloth. The new fuzzing cloth is double-sided. It is a fuzzing cloth on one side, and it's beautiful. And it is a microfiber cloth on the other, so that will clean and pick up. It will not put down lint on your surface. So it's really, really, really handy. Those are the two types of towels that we use currently. And so it's really awesome. Let me move this, pick this up. This whole process, it's a process. Yay, Denise, yay. 8:33, awesome. We are getting there. Baby's breath is the biggest thing that's gonna go in. I do have some bigger flowers. And then the fronts of the jars, and then a little fun trick. Make sure this is fuzzed. That should be good. I'm only pushing down what I'm gonna need. I'm not pushing it down underneath there, because if I don't have to, you kind of don't want to, just because that is what, it's on chalk, it's another layer, and it's just really a good habit to not really push down on all that. Okay. Let's see. I was just thinking, we had 2 days off last week. We're having 3 days off this week. We are done with our free days off school because of weather. If we have any more storms after this, we're probably gonna have to start making up days. And actually, not necessarily always days. Sometimes it's like hours that we have to make up, because we do have a few extra days built in, which is awesome. But, oh well. Makes my January happy. Okay. I know nobody wants to be going to school in the summer, but okay. This is done, and I will place it into my water bath. Awesome. Now, we're gonna do, let's see what I have. There are all kinds of things in here that you can add in there. I want to do a few little, like these wheat and I don't know what that, don't laugh at me, but I don't know what they're called. But some of them are, I'm going to do some, these, and those. I'm not sure if I have enough time to do anything else crazy. And I want to do different colors. I would like to do some green. This is our garden herb. I think I'm done with. I can clean up some of these other ones that are over here and open. I think the kids' school's closed. I know that if you don't know this about my family, my girls, my high schoolers, are in one school district. I am in a different school district, and my boys are in yet another school district. So we really only have, like, we're always hoping that everybody's closed, which probably will happen. I'm just gonna guess that that's gonna happen. Right back. 8:35. 3. Okay. Fuzz this. And we'll put this on just kind of overlap this a little. It's gonna go like that in the green. Shoot, that's too far down. That's all right. Portage, those are my girls. They're closed. Now we just wait for Vicksburg for the boys. You guys just saw what I did, right? Okay, we're gonna save it. Need a little bit more green to get in here. Okay, it's a nice subtle green. I'll show you this up close, but basically it's just adding just a little bit. You can see it there. Just adding a little bit of that color. Now I'm gonna dry some of this. In case I overlap again. I think we'll do this in another color. Let's do Portage is closed.
Closed through Wednesday.
Through Wednesday. So you have
Wednesday off too?
Yep.
That's so stupid.
That doesn't mean you won't have play though. Play practice.
Oh, I know. She just posted on the Facebook page. I didn't look at it yet.
Okay.
I'll check.
I want a different color. Might I do something in gold? What do you guys think? Would you do something in gold?
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Sorry.
That's all right. It's okay. It's very exciting when this stuff happens.
She said she has a meeting tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning to discuss her situation. If you are the praying sort, bow is a good time.
I know. I really think they should push it back if they can. Mm-hmm.
I know.
They've the high school musical is opening night is Friday, and they've already missed 3 of like really important rehearsals. And if you know, like, I don't know about where you come from, but the girls, their school.
That means second semester's not going to start until next week. We'll have exams Thursday and Friday.
Our musical is like college level performance. It's so amazing. And so you think like 3 practices doesn't mean anything. It's huge. It's like really, really important. And so they're like freaking out. The director's freaking out. Like they were supposed to have started dress today and they didn't get to go. So they have not run it full in dress. They haven't run it in full makeup, full costume, like nothing yet.
And we haven't even finished school exams.
And they haven't even, well, because this is the exam marking period, or the exam time. Last week, they had 2 days of exams canceled. So then they were rescheduled for this week, but they haven't been able to take exams. So, oh my gosh, It is like the craziest week for high school.
I think all the seniors like jinxed it because they were all like, let's have as many snow days as possible because they can't make us make it
I'm
up.
loving the gold chalk paste on this, you guys. It's
like it too.
so pretty. And I just want to add a touch, just a hair of pink. Okay, so my last thing.
All right, bye, Mom.
Okay, bye. The last thing I'm going to do is one of these, but I'm going to make it short and small, and I'm going to do it in pink. Where's my time checker? Do I have a time person? Hold on, I can do this. I can multitask. I really can. 8:44. This has to be the end. And I need this. I need that one transfer to come out. Hold on. Hold, please. I'm looking for my jar. Where's my jar? Okay. It's kind of clean. I am a hot mess, you guys. But this is gonna be cute when it's done. I promise, promise, promise. And you'll understand what I was getting at when I started this whole mess. This needs to dry. Okay. Okay, let that dry. We are going to fuzz this. I'm gonna write back. Thanks, Susanna. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes, and this is how I am too. You guys will laugh, but when the vintage truck came out, I was like, what the heck is that? Pfft, I'm not buying that. Then all of a sudden it was sold out in like 2 minutes. And I'm like, oh, really? Is it that popular? And then I started looking at the world around me, and I realized, oh, so popular. This is, of course, was like 2 years ago when it first came out. And yes, yes, so popular. It sometimes takes me a while to catch on, like to catch what everybody is seeing. All right, so we are gonna do a tiny bit of this pink. Oh my goodness, I need one of my adorable children to help me. All right, so we are gonna do from here down to here and over to there. Teeny tiny bit of pink, and it's so pretty. Just a little. Like, I don't even know if the other one needs it. I think I'll just do a teeny tiny bit here. Not even go all the way up. I just wanted to add a tiny bit of that color. I wonder what I could do here. If I could go up. There. We'll do a tiny bit here. My gosh, all right. Oops. I accidentally did this, so I'm gonna have to do it. It's okay. No more. Just that. All right. I think I'm good with this. Okay, so that went up a little bit farther, but it'll be okay. That looks good. The colors look good. I need to do the front, so I'm gonna quickly get this cleaned up. My goodness. This is like a mad rush, a mad dash to be finished. Get some of these colors put over here. Okay. Any unused pieces? See, I didn't use this big flower. I was going to do that in pink. There's all these other things that I didn't get a chance to use from that transfer, which is okay. Now I have, I'm going to drop it to the floor. I'm going to grab my little heater, which is shooting out some dry air. I'm going to have it dry my transfer. Never put, you guys can't see me, never put your transfer, like never use the heat tool. Always like a hair dryer on a cooler setting will help. Okay, let's make sure this is dry. Okay, 8:50. Oh my gosh, I got it. Okay. Okay. Lay this down. Get my little squeegee. And do the white. Whoops. That needs cleaned off. I should have gone backwards, but that's okay. There, so you guys see that? You get where my brain was going? If I had designed this, I would have left that front of the jar open and put that as a different transfer. But alas, I did not. Now, the only thing that I wanted to do was make a little ribbon to put on the jars. And in order to do that, and to make sure that my what I'm creating is like salvageable, like reusable, I guess is what I want to say. I want to hot glue this onto, where are my big scissors? Okay. A magnet, which I'm gonna have to trim my magnet. I use this. Oh my gosh. I forgot to turn it on. It's on now. So we'll give it a minute. I have those. Doesn't take that long to heat up, but it does take, you know, 30 seconds to a minute or whatever. So I'm hot gluing this to a magnet, and then I'm going to cut off the excess of said magnet, and I'm going to stick it to my board right there. I'm done. I did it. And I have time to say goodbye, say thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you really, truly, I'll move that down a little bit, really enjoyed watching me do this. Jump into my VIP group later tonight. You're gonna find the bundle that includes this transfer, which is out of stock online, but I have in stock here at my house. So 4 of you, 4 lucky souls, are going to be able to take advantage of this bundle. I will see you in a little bit. If you are not inside of my group, you're going to my VIP group for customers only. You're going to want to type in add me. I'll give you the link. You can join. And if you're interested in doing this for fun and getting a little dirty on your fingers and having fun, type join and I'll give you some information. I'm about to go live inside my opportunity group where I tell all about what it's like to be a chalk couture designer and what it takes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Have an amazing rest of your night, and I'll see you later.